today's message is called Pay for Pain. Yeah. Now, I went for a massage the other day. And by the way, this is something I would definitely recommend every now and then if you happen to have a high-pressure job with long hours, okay? So I went to a spa in East Legon that I've been to many times before, and I asked for a hot stone massage, which I had had many times before. It's a soothing massage. It combines some oils and smooth heated stones. Oh, very effective for ironing out the knots in your muscles and tendons. Now, this particular spa has a number of masseuses, all very, very good. But on this occasion, they assigned me someone I had never seen before. I mean, I should have known there was something wrong when I saw her. I mean, this woman was built like a Russian shot-put athlete, with muscles in places I didn't even know muscles could grow. A chest the size of a gas cylinder. This woman looked like one of those steroid binging, nightclub bouncing, rugby playing beefcakes who could crack a nut with their eye socket. You know what I'm talking about, right? Now, after a handshake that I'm still recovering from, this Herculean heifer led me into a treatment room and shut the door. Rather nervously, I undressed and got onto the table. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect. And then the torture began. This woman seemed to have some kind of argument with my spinal cord, and she was bent on settling it with her fists. With blows that could each flatten a rhinoceros, this girl giant battered a straight line from my neck to my waist and back again, over and over and over, until I was sure I heard something crack. I yelped in pain, and I half turned on the table to look into her muscular face. I said, "Hey, madam, why are we competing for the same woman?" "Hey, I'm not a lesbian," oh, she retorted. Her response was a little too quick. Her voice was a little too deep for comfort, but, you know, I reluctantly got back into position. But the battery had only just begun. She switched from blows to karate chops, and with even more deadly effect. And each time the side of her palm connected with the pulverized flesh of my back, it sent a shockwave of such untamed violence through my body that I could literally feel my internal organs jiggling inside me, threatening to break loose from whatever feeble tissue was holding them in place. For 1 whole hour, my captor assaulted me with a repertoire of deadly moves that each felt like they were designed to kill. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I survived the whole 1 hour, but I'm pretty sure I blacked out at some point. Still, it was not appointed unto me to die yesterday or any other day, so I somehow made it to the end of this beating. Now, as I winced my way gingerly down the stairs to pay my bill, I was suddenly struck by the thought, why on earth did I not just get up and leave? Why did I lie there quietly and take all that abuse from that hormonally imbalanced Godzilla? And why was I now heading downstairs to pay these people good money for assaulting me? This isn't me, I thought to myself. I mean, I know my rights, I insist on them always, so why did I just let someone do this to me? Why am I paying for my own pain? And then it suddenly dawned on me. I do this all the time. We all do. We let people take our money and batter us all the time. Let me ask you this. When we pay electricity bills and we get doomsday in return, when we pay tithes and we get false prophecies in return, when we pay taxes and get government debt and flooding cities in return, when we pay for health insurance and we get hospitals without dialysis machines or ventilators or even gloves in return, when we pay salaries of government appointees tasked with protecting our natural resources, particularly our water, and we get bribe-taking staffers, sovereignty-selling ministers, and Aishawan in return, when we pay gargantuan fees for a university education and we get recycled, outmoded information that hasn't been relevant in over a century in return, each time we do any of these things, we are in effect doing exactly what I did. We are paying for our own pain. Yes, that is a dumb thing to do. Yes, it really does make no sense to permit the people who are paid to solve our problems to actually be our problems. We always complain that our leaders are corrupt and that they aren't accountable to us. Well, our leaders came from amongst us. So how will they learn to be accountable if we don't hold each other accountable to begin with? But you know, there's only one person who can stop this madness, and that person is you. My dear friend, don't take any more of this. Don't pay for your own pain. Don't allow people to take your money and not give you what you paid for. So this week, don't do what I did. Don't pay for your own pain. Don't accept anything less than you deserve from those who take your money, your time, your trust, your love, or your vote. They take all these things and give you disappointment in return. Let that stop now. Insist on your rights always. You paid for a hot stone massage, not a stone cold beating. All right? My name is Kojo Yankson, and I'm no longer going to take it lying down. Good morning, Ghana.